and obviously I've said no to that, so now I'm a bit stuck halfway in between the MOT centre and where I started driving from, which was by my nan's house, and I'm not sure what to do. Today hasn't got to plan at all. So the van has just been for its MOT and my first proper drive in it, and it failed, of course, but it failed on things that I didn't think it would, which is good, and it's not that bad. I think I can fix it all, fingers crossed. So this is one of the things that it failed on for its MOT. The sill, the step, is absolutely gone. It's going to take a bit of work to remake that. This is one of the bigger jobs. The step was completely rusted away, so I've bashed that out with a hammer. I'm going to take a grinder to it now, grind as much of the rust off as I can, and then put some rust converter on it, and then get it painted. Using this Genolite, the original rust remover, you can spray it on, let it soak in for 5 minutes, then wipe it off, and then just sort of keep repeating it until it looks like all the rust's changed colour to like a dark grey. And then once that's done, I'm gonna undercoat it, paint it, and then I'm gonna start building out the new structure for the step. Looks pretty corroded. I could save it though, I think. Still a lot of work to do, but for now this is the main bit. I can deal with all this stuff and all this stuff after it's gone through its MOT, but I've got to get this floor rebuilt. Now for the tricky part. Another one of the jobs today was to replace the washer motor for the screen wash. Replace that, bought the thing for like £8 off Amazon. It came, literally unplug it and replug it in, and now it's working again. So that's one job off the MOT list ticked off. Another job was to secure the exhaust here. So it was meant to be welded on underneath, so I've just drilled through it and ran a big bolt through and tightened it up nice and tight. So now it's secure, it's not going anywhere, and it should be enough for it to pass its MOT without me spending too much money. I did end up filming most of this because my battery died on my phone and I just wanted to crack on with it, but I'll just tell you what I've done. So basically I've doubled up on 2 pieces of steel, and I've basically just screwed and bolted it into place, and then used loads of Sikaflex. I've got a piece of angle line at the back there supporting it on the back of it, and at the front it's sitting across the frame of the van. Underneath it's the same. I've got some more angle iron on the corner and underneath there, and I've glued some fresh steel plate all around, and it goes right up underneath there, and then it's all been treated with underbody sealant as well, so it looks the part and it feels the part when he's going to be tapping it away with a hammer. And then just later down the line, when I've got more time, because I need it on the road in the next couple of days, I'm going to take it all out and I'll get it properly welded so it's properly strong and it's going to last a long time. This is just a temporary measure to get it through its MOT. Fingers crossed. I knew this was coming at some point. Before I can even think about the build, the van has to be solid, safe and roadworthy. It's at this point where it dawned on me, this isn't going to be a quick job. I won't lie, it's a bit of a knock, because you just want to be getting on with the build, not feel like you're going backwards fixing problems. But at the same time, this van's had a life. It's been used, properly used, and my uncle wasn't the type of person to worry about things being in perfect condition as long as it worked. Learning new stuff every day. This is my first time adjusting a handbrake, and it's really easy actually. All you got to do is move this cog here and it opens up this bit so it presses on the inside of the disc. That's easy. Just got to use the little screwdriver like that, through that hole. And one way closes it, makes it smaller, and the other way makes it bigger. Piece of cake. So far I've done front right disc, the back right handbrake adjustment, and now I'm doing the back left handbrake adjustment, and then I'm going to do the front left disc, and that is all the MOT jobs done. So I thought I'd done all the jobs, but I've just started the engine, and when I put it on full lock, listen to this, we start the engine. Right, starts alright, pairs away, but when I steer, yeah, you can hear that. I wasn't doing that the other day, mind. But now it sounds like it's really struggling. So, I'm just going to go a little drive, because I've put a brand new batch of gear oil into the clutch, and the pedal seems like it's alright. The gears are changing nice. So yeah, I'm just going to go a little drive around the block, but then I'm going to have to order or stop off at a car shop and pick up a pump for the steering fluid tomorrow morning, and just take it straight to the garage as soon as I've done it. So fingers crossed I can get that done, and then I'm away then. It's the last day tomorrow, really. Well, I could do, yeah, it is the last day I need to get done tomorrow, because then I'm off to the lakes on Friday night, and it'll be my first night staying in the van when it's a mess like this. But I've got work taking people up Scafell Pike, so there you go. So I've been cycling from mine to the train station, and from Liverpool city centre to my mum's in Litherland every day this week. Just stopped off at the car parts shop then, and picked up the part for the power steering pump, which I thought didn't need fixing, but it does. So now I'm just on my way to Litherland to fit this pump, and I've also got to fit it in time for the MOT, which is today. So fingers crossed it works. Good thing about having to cycle every day for the past 5 days is that I've been doing like 24k a day, which is loads, you know, over 100k of cycling, which means that I've not needed to train for the loop for my challenge coming up in July, because I've been commuting and getting some good distance in, working on my cardio, building my leg strength up. So after the van's for its MOT today, it'll be back to running and strength training with a little bit less cycling. This is the shiny new pump. It attaches to the belt at the front. It's got 2 bolts attaching it to there. There's a hose comes out of this yellow bit. Another hose comes out of there, and that's the reservoir. So I've got to take the old one off and put this one on. Hardest part, I think, is getting the old piece off. Hopefully I can do it. An extension for this jack and a little platform so it doesn't wobble as much. I'm pretty sure you can get them. It stops it from sinking into soft ground as well, I think. There's the old one off. Bit knackered looking, bit dirty. Don't know why it wasn't pumping, but it's off. It just took me ages to get that off. I've got to take this little bracket off here and then screw the new one in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, after a battle to get the 3 bolts in and the belt back on, it should work. So I was just on my way to the MOT centre. I'd done all the jobs on the list for the MOT, except for doing the clutch master cylinder, which I thought, oh, I'll just do afterwards because it was quite hard changing gear. Sometimes the pedal wouldn't come back up, so I didn't change it. But then on my way there, I was being a bit rough with the gears, I suppose, and either snapped a cable, disconnected the linkage or something like that, and now I can't select gear and the van won't go. Because it's not got its MOT, my policy won't cover me for recovery, so they were trying to charge me 500 quid to take me like a mile and a half, not even, yeah, like a mile and a half to get back to where I started my journey. And obviously I've said no to that, so now I'm a bit stuck halfway in between the MOT centre and where I started driving from, which was by my nan's house. And I'm not sure what to do. Today hasn't got to plan at all. Made it to the MOT place. When he said 500 quid, I was like, there's no way I'm paying that. So I had a little Google, little YouTube to see so I could see what I was looking for, and I crawled underneath, and there you go, it popped off. It was like a little ball joint and the cable had popped off it, so I popped back on. I don't know if it's the right one because it's making some crazy noises now, like, but it meant I could get to the MOT centre. So I'm here now. I just hope that I've done everything that needs to be done, and at least I can get it taxed and MOT'd, and then if it does need recovery, then I don't have to pay 500 quid. Wish me luck. So when I was driving, this bit popped off, and I've just popped it back on, but I don't know if it's in the right place. But also there's another one there that looks like it's meant to have something on, and then there's another one at the top there, looks like it's meant to have something on. So have I got something missing? Seems like. Good news, got it through its MOT at least. That's a relief. So now it's MOT'd and it's taxed. So if I do need to get recovery, they can actually recover me now, which is great. And I've figured out what's wrong with the van. It's missing a shift rod, a gear shift rod, which attaches next to where I was just looking at before. I'm going to drive back past the way I went very carefully because I can't really select gears very well, and I'm going to have a little scan about on the road, so see if I found it. It might be snapped, otherwise I'm going to have to order one. Anyway, let's get going. I didn't find the gear shift rod when I was driving along the road, so I made one out of aluminium, got the measurements online, made one out of aluminium, and I've put that on, and I've used zip ties to help keep it on, and I'm driving very, very carefully just to get home. I have ordered a proper one, and right now I am just putting in a new slave master cylinder. If it goes well, then I will be driving to the Lake District tonight, and I'll be having my first night ever in the van. I'm going to have to set it up with my Uncle Robert's old camping bed that he used to have, and it'll be a strange experience, sort of bittersweet, staying in the van for the first time, but sleeping in his old camping bed. So I'm going to fix this, and if it works, I'll be going to the lakes. But I will leave this video right there, and I will just say thank you for watching, and stay tuned.